No matter where I go, nothing beats the gamers and game creators of New York. Nothing. The variety of creators in and around New York is a reflection of the diversity that makes our city such an example of America at its best. Of course, we've got world-renowned game studios and companies like Avalanche, Take-Two, Rockstar Games, and Dots. But when you look even closer, you'll see thousands of artists, programmers, musicians, and more pushing digital interactivity forward on the front lines. Independent game developers embody the can't stop, won't stop attitude that is quintessential New York. There are endless worlds to dive into thanks to these creators on the front lines.
Let's begin.
What part of New York are you from? Are you from New York?
Queens gets the money.
Oh, okay. We got Queens in the book. You're going to love this game then.
All throughout my childhood, I played dodgeball. So I have about 4 friends that will immediately buy this game if I tell them to. It looks like there's a story-based and fighting game kind of mixed into it. Jump dive, I like the movement already.
You're basically exploring this mega city.
It's like almost like futuristic.
We actually take huge inspiration from New York City.
It turns out it's really, really hard to make things that are fun for 100 players to do at the same time, let alone 60.
It's a shoot 'em up mixed with like a Zelda-style action-adventure game.
A lot of getting skilled at Kung Fu Kickball is really understanding the jump.
Letterbound is a cooperative spelling adventure. We have the full-length campaign, and then we're also going to have a competitive battle mode, as well as an educational mode for parents and teachers to use to help their children practice their spelling.
This initiative has been really good for me to just regather myself. When I initially started this game, I actually started doing the art first because I saw it in my mind and I thought the art was very important. Something I've learned just in my life personally is that sometimes when you're holding on to something, even if it seems like it's a good thing, it can stop better things from coming. And, it's weird. I'm starting to feel really emotional for some reason. Okay.
It's all right.
I wanted to figure out how do I convey the verb love in a game.
Yasuke was a real individual from the 16th century of Japan, an African samurai and kind of a legendary figure. This was just an individual in history that represented everything that I love about my own interests and where I place myself.
Games are one of the best ways to communicate experiences to other people that you kind of have to be there in order to understand.
We like to call games the great uniter because they can unite folks from all different backgrounds, all different places.
I've actually never done it for the money. I've always done it because there's a game I have to make.